I declare open this graduation ceremony. Please be seated. Friends, colleagues, and most importantly, graduating students, welcome to Ulster University graduation ceremony. Let's start, I think, as we mean to go on. We have all these fine graduates in front of us, and I'd just like to say congratulations to you, and we'll start off by giving them a round of applause. As Vice-Chancellor of Ulster University, it's a privilege for me to preside over this ceremony today, the most important day of the university year, your graduation, the day where we all come together and celebrate you and what you've achieved. And indeed, today is all about you. It's a celebration, and we want you to enjoy every minute of it, because frankly, you deserve it. So when you come across the stage, do take your time. There's no rush. I'm happy to meet you at the front of the stage here, and I can shake your hands or fist pump or whatever it is you want to do. But do just pause. We have a photographer to the right there who will be relying on that pause to get a nice photo of you. And you'll see there's a couple of markers in front of us here. For everyone in the audience, I think we've got a bit of a different task for you. When your loved ones come across the stage, do feel free to applaud, shout, cheer, whatever you want to make yourself heard. We actively encourage enthusiastic support, and that's all well and good. And I can see from your faces just how proud you are of these graduates and their success, and rightly so. On days like today, I'm reminded of the words of the former US President Franklin D. Roosevelt, who said, "We may not be able to prepare the future for our children, but we can at least prepare our children for the future." So mums, dads, family members, you've done a fantastic job of preparing the graduating students here today and for their future. Your role in shaping their minds and supporting them to overcome any barriers that they had in the course of their learning has been vital in getting them to where they are today, and we thank you for that. I also want to pay particular tribute to our mature students, many of whom will be parents themselves who are graduating today. You made a deliberate and wise decision to further your education, and in doing so, you recognise the importance of lifelong learning. Such a decision is not always easy, but I hope that today proves it was worth it. And I know that there are husbands, wives, partners, and other family members and friends who have been integral in supporting you on your journey. I know that all of our graduates will want to thank those who have helped them along the way, so I'd invite them now, whether you'd like to stand with me, and we'll turn around and face the people behind you, and we will give them a round of applause on your behalf. So if our graduates can stand with me, and we'll just face all those other people in the room, and we'll clap them for all the support they've given you. Thank you very much. It's great to see the waving back. Also, the people behind me on the stage, and indeed all of your lecturers and professional services staff, are incredibly proud of your achievement. They've had the pleasure of getting to know you, each of you individually, and they've watched your struggles, your times of self-doubt, and celebrated your successes. They've had every faith in you, they believed in you, and they knew you could do it. And of course you did. And I'd like to take a personal moment where I turn to the staff, my colleagues, and say thank you to them. Thank you, colleagues. Thank you. Thank you for all the work that you've done in supporting our students. Today marks a momentous personal milestone. It represents the culmination of years of dedicated study, effort, determination, and commitment. And I'm sure each of you remember the nerves and sense of anticipation when you entered your first class, when you worried about whether or not you'd make new friends and whether you had made the right choice of course, whether you really needed this next step in your life and whether you'd ever make it to the end. But of course you did. Here you are at your graduation. For many of you, those concerns were amplified by spending the first year of university online as a result of the COVID-19 pandemic. But your perseverance has paid off, and look at you now. You did make it through the first lecture, you made friends, you completed your course, and now you're graduating. Along the way, you've developed the knowledge and skills that you need to take the next step in your careers or entrepreneurial endeavour. One indicator of this success is, of course, the qualification you're formally receiving here today. Harder to measure perhaps, but just as important to us at Ulster University, is the ambition fostered in you, the self-belief you develop, and the hope and potential that's so evident among all of you. We truly believe that you have everything that it takes to make a positive impact in your chosen field on our society more broadly. I know that might sound a little daunting, but let's take some inspiration from this day in history and from the original superhero, Superman. On this day, 30th of June, in 1938, Superman first appeared in DC Comics. And in the 85 years that's passed since, the character remains one of the most iconic there is. And if I can quote Superman, he said, "There's a superhero in all of us. We just need the courage to put on the cape." And you might feel you've got one today. As you graduate, we hope that the experience you have had here, the knowledge you've gained, the skills you've developed, the friendships you have, they'll give you the courage to put on the cape, fulfill your potential, and be the superhero in your own life story. You have all the skills and knowledge that you need, not only your academic knowledge, but knowledge of yourself and of your ambitions and of your dreams. And of course, that knowledge you have and the dreams you've developed will be varied and many, but they're yours and they belong to you. There's a well-known saying that knowledge is power, but actually what you do with that knowledge can be equally, if not more, powerful. Take the optimism and confidence of today, remember every effort that it took to get here, and use all of those things to go after what it is you want to do next. As Walt Disney himself said, all of our dreams can come true if only we have the courage to pursue them. And we at Ulster University will be with you as you do. You're now part of a vibrant, welcoming, supportive and inspiring Ulster University alumni community. We'll remain some of your biggest champions and supporters. We'll continue to provide you with opportunities to stay involved with the university. And although many of you have left the university campus, you're not leaving the Ulster University network. As part of a vibrant and active alumni community, which represents now more than 200,000 graduates spread all over the world, I'd encourage you to keep in touch. We want to keep up to date with how you're getting on and celebrate all of your successes with you, but we also want to continue to provide you with opportunities for partnerships, for collaborations, and indeed to inspire those who will follow you through the corridors of this university. Because you leave behind a legacy for them, a legacy of success and accomplishment that will empower them and their ability to achieve. Do not underestimate that and the impact you're already having in the world by being those role models. I urge each of you to never stop expanding your minds and growing your knowledge and skills. Be curious, be innovative, and be ready to take on and use knowledge as the world around us changes at an ever-increasing pace. We can only imagine the journey that each of you will have ahead of you. The only certainty is that it will be your own journey, a journey that will be different for each and every one of you. However, to reach your chosen destination, each journey will have one thing in common. They'll require you to be the very best version of yourself. So regardless of your subject area, you're now the disruptive innovators, the critical thinkers, the problem solvers, the creative minds, the entrepreneurs, the visionaries, the very citizens of our shared world who will have such an influence in the future of our society. So in that spirit, be bold, be brave, be determined, and believe in yourself. The author Christian D. Larson once said, "Believe in yourself and all that you are. Know that there is something inside of you that's greater than any obstacle." So I'll say it again, and I hope you remember it long after this ceremony today. Believe in yourself. Because at Ulster University, we believe in you. So enjoy your day, and congratulations. In accordance with the wishes of the Senate, and by virtue of the authority vested in me, I confer honorary degrees, and other academic distinctions of the University of Ulster on those named in the conferment list approved by the Senate. I call upon Professor Hutchinson, Pro-Vice-Chancellor for Academic Quality and Student Experience, to present Lisa Brankin for the honorary degree of Doctor of Science.
Vice-Chancellor. Colleagues, friends and graduating students, Ulster University awards honorary doctorates to individuals in recognition of the outstanding contribution that they are making or that they have made to their chosen fields. We believe that those receiving honorary doctorates are inspirational role models for our graduating students. They are people whose experience and achievements may well provide you with ideas and encouragement as you now embark upon your own career journey. In this context, I am truly delighted to present Lisa Brankin for an honorary degree of Doctor of Science. Lisa Brankin is the Managing Director of Ford UK and Ireland. She's responsible for all marketing, sales and service activities in Ford's largest European market. A native of Lisbon, Lisa was educated at Princess Gardens School in Belfast, now Hunter House College, after which she studied at Ulster University, graduating in home economics. Following a spell as a home service advisor for British Gas, she joined Ford. And since then, she's held no less than 16 different posts, including communications, events and sponsorship manager, several directorship posts in a variety of senior positions across the company in passenger vehicles, sales and marketing, and dealer operations. She's been responsible for all sales support and dealer representation, including the implementation of the Transit Specialist Dealer Centre and rolling out the Ford Store initiative. Her promotion to Managing Director in November 2020 followed 20 years of dedicated and loyal service, and recognised her outstanding leadership and her ability to drive transformation and consistently deliver success. Now, this would be an impressive achievement, of course, in any field, but for Lisa to have reached the pinnacle of the UK division of one of the largest car companies in the world is truly remarkable. I'm sure I don't need to tell any of you that historically the automotive industry has been a little male-dominated across all areas, from the manufacturing floor to the sales and executive offices. But Lisa is leading the charge to rebalance this picture. She completely understands the importance of more women, more girls getting involved in the full range of STEM areas. And she regularly hosts sessions to give girls and young women opportunities to learn more about careers in the sector, and particularly in engineering. Lisa was recognised in 2018 as a trailblazer for women, not only in the automotive industry, but in UK business. She was recognised by Cosmopolitan's celebration of female talent as the embodiment of empowerment in action, as somebody who demonstrates innovation, bravery and commitment to championing young talent within the industry. This award once again acknowledged Lisa as a remarkable leader, respected across business and industry, and an inspiration for women everywhere. The accolades and the recognition at the highest levels have continued to flow. And earlier this year, Lisa was recognised as the outstanding UK leader at the Autocar Awards, the premier awards in the car industry. And in the style of a truly great leader, Lisa's immediate thought was to recognise those who she works with, emphasising that the award was simply a reflection of the entire team's hard work. There is no doubt who the leader of Team Ford UK and Ireland is. Lisa's inspirational and effective leadership, her determination to do her job exceptionally well, have earned her the respect of colleagues at home and around the world. Make no mistake, Lisa is a leader on a global scale. And at a time when the car industry faces a range of challenges as well as opportunities, from addressing the detrimental impact of COVID to leading Ford to be the first company to introduce hands-free, eyes-on technology in UK cars. Most notably is her effort to embrace electrification of vehicles. Given the challenging commitments in this area, under Lisa's leadership, Ford is working towards all commercial vehicles having an electric option by 2024, and all passenger vehicles having an electric option by 2026. Lisa understands the importance of global sustainability and is determined that Ford will play its part. But she's not shying away from highlighting the broader societal challenges that are required in order to make real and meaningful change. Lisa Brankin, like Ulster University, is committed to having a transformative impact. Like UU, she believes in unlocking the potential of people, place, and partnership to build sustainable futures for all. She is an outstanding ambassador for Ulster University and an extraordinary and inspiring role model for graduating students and aspiring leaders across Northern Ireland and beyond. Vice-Chancellor, in the name of Senate, I present Lisa Brankin for the degree of Doctor of Science, honoris causa.
Lisa Brankin, in the name of the Senate, I present to you the honorary degree of Doctor of Science, honoris causa. I call upon Professor McKillop, Associate Dean of the Faculty of Life and Health Sciences, to present candidates.
Vice-Chancellor, in the name of the Senate, I present to you candidates for the degree of Master of Science in Applied Health Studies, Nuala Mulholland. Florence Legbussy. Claire Tull. The Postgraduate Diploma in Applied Health Studies, Sian Samantha Kelly. The Postgraduate Certificate in Applied Health Studies, Sukraj Kaur Rama. Lenny Luwiswi Moyo. The degree of Bachelor of Science with honours in Personalised Medicine and Diploma in Professional Practice, Jordan Robert Kidd. Molly Maguire. Sarah Louise McDaid McCluskey. Melville Tanash Niatondo. Evie Martha Smith. Amanda Ward. Jodie Hamilton. Jack Murphy. The degree of Bachelor of Science with honours in Sport, Physical Activity and Health and Diploma in Professional Practice, Claire Magella Conway. Michaela Docherty. Nathan Graham. Jessica Hanna. Sasha Funston. Mark Grant. Ethan Macaulay. Shay McConville. Conleth McGee. Niall Quinn. Adam Stewart. Gary Owen Holden. Tiernan McHugh. Rory Quirk. The degree of Bachelor of Science with honours in Applied Health Studies, Gertrude Mary Doddy. Claire Marie Flafferty. Maricia Stephanie Bannister. The degree of Bachelor of Science with honours in Health and Wellbeing, Damien Sweeney. Melissa Woods. Anne Barr. Ellie Colloon. James Joseph Jennings. Sheila Marie McCorkle. Ellie Black. Chantel McCulloch. The degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours in Healthcare, Shannon Bernadette McNeil. The degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours in Nursing, Adult, Kiva McKeown. McGowan, sorry. Laura Jean Dawson. Ellen Rose Ferris. Kirsty White. The degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours in Nursing, Mental Health, Frances Campbell. The degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours in Personalised Medicine, Gillian Conlon. Jenny Coyle. Laura McGrogan. Emily Rebecca Young. Christine Valerie Ford. Eve McClafferty. Moya Rose McCluskey. The degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours in Sport, Physical Activity and Health, Mark Campbell. Aaron Harvey. Dominique McAllister. Chelsea Leah Joanne Meehan. Oisin McHugh. Vice-Chancellor. This concludes the presentation of candidates from the Faculty of Life and Health Sciences.
Thank you, Professor McKillop, for presenting candidates. I call upon Professor Durkin, Executive Dean of the Ulster University Business School, to present candidates.
Vice-Chancellor, in the name of the Senate, I present to you candidates for the degree of Master of Science in International Business, Rebecca Jane Harkin. Alicia Bliss. Andrea Sandra Breer. Harpreet Kaur. Rachel McIlernan. Rafid Mombasser. Adeyomi Emmanuel Owukiri. Adibukola Oluwadison Osibajo. Babatunde Abayomi Richards. Sanaz Sadakatuni. Jamu Oluwikan Sarumi. Fatima Olajumuke Tewu. Amandeep Kaur. Jatinderpal Singh Bular. Connor Jared Bradley. Oleawula John Idawu. Farhan Khan. David Anthony McCarthy. Rihan Mia. Mukarram Qureshi Mohammed. Gurinder Singh. Ijeoma Gloria Showemimo. Anjana Valiavitil Jivan. The degree of Master of Science in International Business with Advanced Practice, Amala Babu Depthi. Mohammed Jassam. Manjot Singh. The degree of Master of Science in International Business with Data Analytics, Ona Grace Amalu. Bintan Oyindamula Ashirobi. Mahir Anzum Chowdhury. Saeed Mohammed Abidraza. Oyindamula Obenbola Samuel. Namuta Adetutu Ajibola. Osfi Lonapan. Subham Pathak. The degree of Master of Science in International Business with Human Resource Management, Adam Paul Doheny. Damiola Barakat Adegbola. Olashubomi Farouk Kehinde. The degree of Master of Science in International Business with Human Resource Management and Advanced Practice, Uluwadabira Aderonke Adakunle. Chaidubem Godspar Osias. The degree of Master of Science in Leadership and Innovation in the Public Sector, Denise Keogh. Vice-Chancellor, sadly, one of our students, Gary McConnell, died on the 19th of June this year following a short illness. Today, we are awarding the degree of Master of Science in Leadership and Innovation in the Public Sector posthumously, with distinction, in recognition of Gary's academic achievements. He loved being a student and contributed much to the life of the university and the faculty while he was a student with us. I invite Gary's father, William McConnell, to receive the award on behalf of his son, and to note that Gary is also awarded our Student of the Year. Continuing now the degree of Master of Science in Leadership and Innovation in the Public Sector, Gerard Murray. Lindsay Braniff. Derek Terence Flanagan. Claire Guilfoyle. Michael Joseph Hogg. Tracy Teague. Ciara Black. Thomas Moran. John Whelan. The Postgraduate Diploma in International Business, Sachin Krishnan. The degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours in Accounting and Diploma in Professional Practice, Oisin Boyle. Sarah Crotty. Amy Doherty. Ronnie Gomersall. Aaron Jeffrey. Dara McLaughlin. Jake Cameron Bruce Neely. Grace Sinclair. Craig Campbell. Rian Ferris. Cleona Nash. The degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours in Accounting and Marketing and Diploma in Professional Practice, Samantha Lailongit. The degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours in Business Analytics and Diploma in Professional Practice, Philip Eagleson. Adam Houston. Rachel Emma Leckie. Connor Logue. Emma Mary McBrien. Joseph Thomas Wilkinson. Tom Kendall. Rory O'Brien. The degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours in Business Studies and Diploma in Professional Practice, Ma Christine Grace Bautista. Sarah Connolly. Caris Jeannie Mowiney. Kerry McMonagle. Adam Murray. Alfred Finlay Slevin. Sadiqa Awaz. Aoife Hagan. James Thomas Macaulay. The degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours in Business Studies with Computing and Diploma in Professional Practice, Niamh Cassidy. Natalie McKenna. Oren McNichol. Connor Robert Doherty. The degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours in Accounting and Diploma in Professional Practice International, Michael Doherty. The degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours in Accounting, Jessica Rose Crumley. Rory Doherty. Leona Valerie Ann George. Charlene McConnell. Lauren Jane McCurry. Rua O'Kane Duddy. Alice Mullen. The degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours in Accounting and Marketing, Mairead McCluskey. Tony Smith. The degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours in Business Analytics, Carter Wilson Joyce. The degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours in Business Information Systems, Killian Durkin. The degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours in Business Studies, Marina Elliott. Oren Patrick Fox. Katie Havard. Chloe Louise Hegarty. Dean Kelly. Chloe Kerr. Keith McKay. Joanne McCann. Andre Amaral. Reese Armstrong. Manish Atul. Shane Bamford. Rachel Bradley. Dara Clark. Dara Clark. Jonathan Cody. Liam Cole. Kieran Conlon. Cara Dillon. Emer Doherty. Fergus Kerr. Megan Lowe. Niall McGlynn. Kerry McLaughlin. Matthew Mulligan. Morgan Murray. Shay Murray. Kieran Purvis. Pauline Roberts. Rhiannon Shields. John Timlin. Erin Olivia Vaughan. Sarah Wilson. Jake Kirker. Thomas McLaughlin. Joshua Miskelly. The degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours in Business Studies with Computing, Shona Lee Campbell. Rihanna Krangle. Aaron Hughes. Jamie Paul Hughes. Jamie Aaron McCauley. Cahir McElhinney. Chloe Moore. The degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours in Business Studies with Irish, Robert Junior Toland. Vice-Chancellor, this concludes the presentation of candidates from the Ulster University Business School.
Thank you, Professor Durkin, for presenting candidates. It's now my pleasure to present the All-State Northern Ireland Convocation Undergraduate Student of the Year Award for 2023. This award is made to a student in recognition of significant personal achievement or substantial contribution to university life. I invite April Canning, a second-year nursing student, to receive the award. April Canning, I present to you the All-State Northern Ireland Convocation Undergraduate Student of the Year Award for 2023. Many congratulations. I call upon our honorary graduate, Dr. Brankin, to address the congregation on behalf of those who have been presented.
Thank you, Vice-Chancellor. So I knew that I'd have a few minutes to speak to you this afternoon, and I was trying to think about what I wanted to say, and I've thought of three things. They're largely unrelated, but hopefully you'll find them interesting or useful. The first is that I was once young. Over 30 years ago, I sat in an audience similar to this, and I graduated from Jordanstown. When I sat in that audience, there is absolutely no version of my future where I would have been Managing Director of Ford or that I would have received an honorary doctorate. I am still quite surprised about the honorary doctorate and amazed about the Managing Director bit, but that's an aside. So I think about the way that I got here, and a lot of it's to do with my parents and how they brought me up, and I need to thank them, and all the people along the way that gave me a leg up and helped me along and pushed me and encouraged me. But in particular, I wanted to thank the University of Ulster. I wanted to thank Professor Adair, who isn't here for my nomination, for Professor Hutchison's very kind words. There was some semblance of truth in those, but they were largely embellished, I think, Professor Hutchison, and Vice-Chancellor for the award. I am hugely appreciative of it and very, very humbled. I was thinking about what else might be useful to say to you, and actually building on what Professor Bartholomew said, I want to encourage you all to think of your graduation as not the end, but the beginning. And I'm going to encourage you all to be ambitious, to be wildly ambitious. Many of you are from Northern Ireland, and that's not something that we feel very comfortable with. But I'm going to ask you to set your sights high, to go further and achieve more than you ever thought you would. If you don't set your sights high, you won't achieve. Don't ever settle. Try to be the best. And by success, I don't mean necessarily money. I mean being the best version of yourselves. But I encourage you to be the right kind of successful. Not the kind of success that has other people failing for you to succeed. I mean the kind of success that brings other people with you. That's magical. It achieves great things. It brings teams and people to come and work with you, and you will deliver great things if you can do that. So hold that thought in your minds, and as Professor Bartholomew said, make sure that you've got your capes on and that you are all superheroes. The last thing I wanted to say to you is something that I've learned over time. I've thought about it. As you get older, you begin to reflect a little bit more on your life and how things are, and I've learned the importance of friendship. It's very true that you don't choose your family, but you can choose your friends. And for whatever crazy reason, you pick random people that you decide are going to be your friends, and they stick with you through your life. They help you through the good times. They celebrate, and I'm quite sure many of you will be celebrating some of your friends tonight. And through the bad times, they're there to pull you through and get you through the other side. So I encourage you, as you leave university, remember your friends, remember friendship is important, and remember to be a good friend. I'm incredibly lucky. I've got 3 of my friends with me. They're sitting up there. One of them I met before I started school, one of them I met at school, and one of them is a more recent friend. They've been with me through the highs and lows, and they're going to help me celebrate today. Not only that, but they've also inspired me. Each of them is strong and independent, and they've helped me be better versions of myself. So I encourage you, as you leave here, to be ambitious and to remember your friends. I look across the hall and I am filled with hope. I think that I see the future. I think that you can deliver great things. You can make the world better than we did, and I encourage you to go out and do that. Remember to wear your capes, and I'm really excited to see what all of you get up to. Good luck.
Thank you, Dr. Brankin, for that address. I call upon Melville Nyatondo, a new graduate in the Faculty of Life and Health Sciences, to propose a vote of thanks.
So many of you. Good afternoon, Vice-Chancellor, academic staff, class of 2023, ladies and gentlemen, family and friends. I'm privileged to speak on behalf of all the graduating students today. Today is not only a day to celebrate your achievements, but also reflect on what a journey it's been. When I think about the start of university, I think like many of us, we didn't quite know what the journey would unfold into. I remember coming here a little scared of not knowing anyone, as I was coming from Luton. Moving to a place so far out my comfort zone, away from family and friends, a place I'd never quite heard of before. When I arrived here, my map of Northern Ireland literally consisted of Belfast and Derry. So I apologise to anyone I spoke to in first year, because I can admit I had no clue where your hometown was. And on top of all of that, on top of figuring everything else, I also had to figure out what this word "we" meant. A word that is used in every context and absolutely every single sentence. There really is no discriminating it. But after a couple of days, I swallowed my pride and asked what it meant. For those of you that don't know, it means little or small, but it's often used to describe anything, even things that aren't little at all. And I think that's what the learning process has been for many of us. It's trying to figure it out, an admittance to not knowing, learning, trying new things, asking for help, and eventually getting the hang of it yourself. And for some of us, we're probably still getting the hang of it. The journey hasn't been plain sailing, and we've overcome so many adversities on a personal level, but also together globally, dealing with the COVID-19 pandemic and all the uncertainties it's brought. Having to isolate, rethink how we do life, adjust to so many drastic changes, and really learn what true compassion, empathy, and community is. I think it's fair to say we've far surpassed the growth and expectations we had. We came here looking to get a degree, but got so much more than a degree. From making lifelong friendships, networks, and creating memories, to attending conferences, global trips, and gaining work experiences. For me, my greatest opportunity has been working with the Equality, Diversity and Inclusion team, the BAME Plus network, and also the Students' Union, where I've learned the power of sharing my story to impact the change I want to see in the world. What started off as a simple email to the Vice-Chancellor's office at the end of my first year, just giving them a perspective into my world and the perspectives of many minority ethnic groups, led to things I never could have imagined a small girl from Zimbabwe would ever have such confidence and influence to navigate. Each of us has a unique story to tell, and whether you've achieved the highest grades or have influenced changes in systems, policies, or curriculum, or you've simply brightened someone's day with a smile, know that you've made a huge impact in the world. I want to remind you that even though you graduate today, learning doesn't stop here. In every space you occupy, in every season of life, there are lessons to be learned. Embrace them. Reflect back on this moment, remember your journey. Remember that a wee bit of faith and perseverance will take you a long way, and that everything happens in due season, just as you're here today. Class of 2023, congratulations on such a huge achievements. I hope you continue to navigate and impact the world with not just the knowledge you've learned, but the grace and compassion that has allowed you to be who you are today and arrive at this very moment. After all, in the words of Maya Angelou, people will forget what you say and what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. On that note, I would like to thank the Dean, lecturers, mentors, and support staff who have helped us all during our time at Ulster University. A very personal thank you to the Vice-Chancellor, James Umoibi, Damon McAllister, Kathy Gormley-Heenan, and Angela Getty, for being so willing to hear students' voices on equality, diversity, and inclusion, to help and create an environment that allows students to have a better university experience, for making me feel heard and seen. Because of their contributions, I can stand here and truly say that Ulster University is one that I'm proud to be a part of and proud to represent. I believe that none of us here are self-made people, but rather we're community-made people. So thank you to all the lecturers for always going above and beyond, for pushing and believing in us. To Dr. David Gibson and Dr. Shujong Zhang, my dissertation supervisors, to Dr. Elaine Murray, my studies advisor, thank you. To my family and friends who are all here to celebrate with us today and have helped us and encouraged us out along this journey. You guys really are our true heroes and role models. To my mum and my sisters and my twin brother, thank you. I would also like to thank God and my faith for carrying me throughout this time, for without him, I wouldn't be standing here today. And finally, to you guys, class of 2023, for not giving up and getting this far, for getting through all the countless all-nighters, deadlines, and the trials and tribulations of group projects, and for getting through the I can't do it anymore moments. Well, here you are, you did it. Congratulations, class of 2023. Thank you for allowing me to represent you today. Together we have faced challenges, grown and triumphed. And as we step into the next chapter of our lives, let us embrace the unknown with confidence, knowing that we're equipped with the knowledge, skills, and support to make a difference. Let us take hold of the endless possibilities that await us. Now, make sure you have a wee celebration today. Thank you.
Thank you, Melville, for that amazing and inspirational speech. And I sat there reflecting on all of your personal contributions that you've done and thinking that even a university never stops learning, and you helped us with that. Thank you very much. I'm just going to close the ceremony now, and at the end of this we can just give everybody a big round of applause as we go out. I declare this graduation ceremony closed and invite the new graduates to join the academic procession.